I am absolutely sick of blitzing, and I'm going to talk about that in this video. There's going to be a lot of duck quacks, guys, plus the hottest T4s of the month and all the rest of the changes to my roster along with my brother OhEmGee. And if you're ready for it, find that like button. And OhEmGee, tell them what to do.
Let's go hoard tech gear. I love hoarding.
ValleyFlyin.
Woo, what is up, Valley Maniacs? I love hoarding as well. And in this video, we're talking about all about hoarding, all about T4s, and why I hate blitzing right now with my buddy OhEmGee. What is up, man?
Are you moving over to the milestone blitzing camp at this point? Or are you almost there?
This event has done it for me, man. I hate blitzing. It is horrible. I'm done. But unfortunately, we still have this milestone event to go. So let's go check out my roster here. Been playing this game for how many days? I don't even know. Let's check this out. What is this? 984 days. My roster view, and this is where I'm at right now as far as collection power and everything. 9.3 million. That's changed a little bit since last time. I think it was just under 9 last time. Last month, War MVP is the same. Not that much difference. Anything else you need to see here before we get the juiciness of the roster and save squads?
I want to see all your save squads. I want to see what you put T4s. I want to see your symbiotes. I want to see all of it.
But all right, so farming the same characters to you, Negasonic, Ironheart, don't have them fully maxed out.
Oh, and you're on the Wasp in the AntMan plan as well. Yeah,
I'm not saving my tech gear. I'm building these guys up. I wanted them to at least tier between 10 and 12. So that's where AntMan is now, and Wasp right there. So that's where they're at. They're prepared for the rest of this Quantum team coming in this next update, and or the Pimtech team.
Let's talk about Thanos.
Oh, we did this right before we started working, right before we started recording. Unfortunately, 7-star on the Thanos. Bought that, did not pull that, but bought that. We were talking about this earlier, and you liked it. You enjoyed it so much in Arena that I was like, I'm gonna build them up.
It's a lot of it. First of all, typically I don't suggest taking characters 7 stars when it's 150 promotion credits, when you could use, almost, take 1 to 6, and then you have 50 left over, and then you get another 50 and you get 2 at 6, right? And for me, the only character I've taken to 7 is Thanos, and it served 2 purposes. Allow me to climb to #1 in the arena and hold better overnight. And nothing holds in arena, by the way, nothing. And at the time, Thanos was one of my main characters I was using in U 7.5, and it was costing me a lot of cores to finish U7, and Thanos was the catalyst of saving me money. And so I personally got a ton of value from having a 7 red Thanos. And, like right now, overnight, I'm still number 10 in the arena. Okay. And so I'm the amount that for the last month, I think about all the cores I've gotten extra in arena and how much cores I've saved by not having to spend inside of U 7.5. At first, and I wasn't sure about Thanos, and I did it, and I can say that I got the value personally, and I hope you do too.
I hope I do too.
Technically, the only character I've taken to 7 red from the promotion credits. That's not something I usually suggest.
This is the only character that I've done, and I usually don't recommend it as well. But with you holding an arena, I think if I could maintain in that top 20 for a little longer and maintain my arena rank, I think it will be worth it. But yeah, we'll see what happens with it. I'll give you my recommendations on. I'll give my my analysis on it next month. But I guess the big thing is just the same big thing that you were talking about, the symbiotes. And all my T4s went to the symbiotes this past month. Between Anti-Venom and Scream. Did everyone. Everything. All right, so this Symbiote Spider-Man, all of them is what I put on that. That was pretty much day 1 for Symbiote Spider-Man. Venom. This is a little different than you. You have the basic and the passive. I did the special because this has more damage and it applies a little extra bleed. So instead of the bleeds for 1 turn, it's bleed for 2 turns.
Well, the bleeds do a lot more damage when you upgrade that ability also.
Yeah,
the bleeds themselves do a lot more damage.
This is a big damaging move. So in addition to the ability block, if they don't die from the bleeds, then they get ability blocked. And I like this move. And in this one, we talked about on your channel for the extra ability clearing, you're flipping 2 positive effects for the normal basic, but when he does a counter or assist or an ISO attack, he's flipping 3 positive effects. So basically, if you're using this, the target that you're going has the targeted on him. 5 positive effects being flipped. So
let's say that a little clearer. If the target has vulnerable and you have a striker on Venom, you do a basic attack, it'll hit twice. The first one will take care of 2, and the second one will take care of 3. And the information for that is nowhere to be found in game. You have to go to the third-party website, msf.gg, and you can toggle and you can see how the assist counter information, which is what the ISO attack is based off, is different on Venom than his basic attack. Yeah. Who knows why? But that's the way it is.
There's a bunch of characters like that. But yeah, thank you for saying that clearly, because I have the ideas in my head and sometimes it just comes out all jumbled. So thank you for making it clear for everybody to understand. And that's just,
you potentially could be wiping out 5 positive effects.
Yeah, so
and
I
I've got
like
footages of it. It works. It's fantastic. Situational. You got to have vulnerable out there, and you have to have striker. But it's cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and you're getting a little more damage even if you don't have that vulnerable on the target. So I did both of those this month, and I did these I've had on the basic and the passive for a while. Don't really use this that much, and opening turn I use this and not really else. So this is kind of a luxury for the ultimate, but the basic and then this passive is super important. Did all of them for anti-venom. Didn't even think, just put all of them on. I think the best 2 are going to be the ultimate and the passive for anti-venom. But these are also pretty good, depending on what you're using. And then Scream, I just did all of them. I was in love with the passive because more health, but it doesn't amount to that much more health. So
I did all of them but the passive, but I don't know, if I find a need the passive. Lately I haven't needed it, so okay.
Yeah, I don't know but I did them all. So that's where my symbiotes are lying right now. Hopefully I get the 6-star before the end of the event, but not there yet. I think, other than ISO 8, that's the big changes that I made to my roster this month. I don't know if there's anything else you want to see. Don't have anybody at 5, but I took the Black Order to 4. So all of the Black Order sit at 4. There's a few other characters that sit at 3, but most everyone else is at 1. I know you were taking people to 4, to 2.
That extra health boost, seemed to be pretty important. So I went through in all of my teams that I used in Alliance War. I took them at least to 2. Just to get the health boost, and now I'm going through and trying to get as many to 3 as possible, at least the top 10 teams or something to 3.
Okay. And when you did that, did you go your war offense ones first or your war defense?
I started at the top of my roster with collection power, actually.
Okay.
And just worked down systematically through I started with my only characters that I use in war, started with the top of my roster and worked down with collection power.
I have one other new character this month. Ed, where is she? She's all the way at the bottom. Oh, I saw green. I thought, sir, but here she is. I put a little too much into her, I think, because I don't even use her. One night I was just like, let's build up She-Hulk. Let's see how she does, and didn't end up using her. So
it's her speed. I mean, I think her kit's fine. Her stats, she has pretty decent raw stats, but her speed, I don't know. In defense, it's just a weird character. I don't know the community, and I just want to go out on a limb and say I think she's nobody bought her. I don't think anybody likes her. Everybody's like, whatever. But I think she might be a little bit underrated.
I think the timing of her between the 2 symbiotes, that she's bio and that she's a war defense character, made the community really not like her, but
completely unimportant in relation to symbiotes, non-existent. I mean, she's just not important compared to them at all.
And she came right before Anti-Venom. People were saving their bio gear for Anti-Venom, didn't really want to use it on She-Hulk. So that's where I think. But
she's kind of I don't think. I mean, they just put her into orbs recently too, right?
Yeah.
Already.
Oh, she's farmable now. She's farmable.
Oh God, get out of here.
And that's about it. Want to build up Electro. Want to build up Swarm. Want to build up the same character that you talked about. Where is he? Beast. won all these ones, and my Nobu's way down here. I know you put a lot of love in Nobu in anticipation.
No, get out of here. Nobu's trash.
All right, that's pretty much it. Unless there's anything else that you wanted to see on the main roster.
I want to see your save squads. I'm curious.
Now, there's not too much changes. A lot of cookie cutter teams here, but there are some minor changes. So let's just work our way down. Black Order, Symbiotes, Marauders, still cookie cutter, Inhumans, X-Men, Asgardians.
Wow, yeah.
AIM.
We get they give us lately it seems like things are being very cookie cutter. It's kind of disappointing in some ways. I hope that Doom changes that. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, most of the good teams, they're pretty cookie cutter. It's when you can start getting to the trash. How are you using your trash is where the variance starts coming to different people's rosters. Technerva. I have this on defense. You mentioned in your video you have these guys on offense, and they get some surprising wins once in a while.
I was coerced to, or it was suggested that maybe I should try Sinister Six on defense, so I swapped them out.
Okay.
I
put my Sinister Six on defense.
I've actually got more wins with Technerva than Doc Ock, frankly, if I'm so far. But I think it's just I don't have a developed out Sinister Six like I do Technerva.
That's one of the reasons I was kind of hesitant to put my Sinister Six on there. But I noticed myself having so much trouble with a defensive Sinister Six. I was like, I'll just put it under. And I wasn't using my Sinister Six on offense either. So
this is, and I just want to go out on a limb. It's like my focus is offense on War. I'm not in a node I'm not in a global node. My node is not important. So my node is there just to be a speed bump to wherever they're going, or maybe just slow them down at the end, right? So it's my focus is offense, and I think most people should be more focused on offense than defense.
Yeah, unless for some reason you start your war late all the time, and that's your assignment. You're going to be late. Put more defense teams because you can't.
Yeah, it's whatever your alliance wants you to do. But I think that people would win more wars if they were more offense focused rather than and stopped worrying so much about defense.
All right, so Namor needs some love then if you're focusing on offense and not She-Hulk.
Okay.
All right, so we're this. I know you're using them on defense with She-Hulk. I still have an offense with Namor, and for some teams are pretty good. This is a Blitz team, and I hate Blitz so much now. These milestones have done it for me. Blitz,
you're gonna have to edit that out.
Yeah, there's a lot of ducks that are gonna come because Blitz is so horrible. I'm wanting to do stuff. Blitz is I used to like Blitz. Blitz. Scopely, you've ruined it for me. A lot of ducks in this video because Blitz sucks. All right.
Okay.
The Wakandans
I've been there for a long time, man.
Oh my goodness, I'm done. I'm still doing it just because I have to for the milestones. But it's such a horrible game mode. And it's such a horrible thought to revolve the milestones around it. Supernatural.
Well, that's ending in December in theory, right? Hopefully sooner than later, man.
Well, in the Strike Time episode, they said hopefully December 2020. So I hope it is. I hope it's not a.
I hope for your sanity's sake.
Power armor. This is my Ultron Blitz team. I rotate Ultron wherever he needs to in war, but this is an auto win because these guys help him survive. Using the same Wave 1 Avengers team in war defense now. I don't know if it's that much better. I had Captain Marvel here, but you moved her to the Young Avengers, and I use them on offense. I like using them. They're a fast team, but does not work well against meta teams. X-Force, Defenders, Mercs, and obviously Korath and Bullseye come out for war defense, and Shuri, Killmonger go in. Sinister Six, this is all I have, and this is why they don't do so good. Only 268. Vulture's the 5th for my Hydra 2.0 right now. It's been the 5th for a while. This one, Hydra. And then this is switched around a little bit, slightly. AntMan and Wasp. And this is going to switch again by the next time we do this video because of the...
It makes my eyes bleed. All right.
I got red stars on Ultron. Ultimus.
You finished DD. Oh, you finished DD3, man. I don't want to play that ever again.
Yeah, and we almost autoed all the last 3 nodes with the symbiotes on the second run. Almost. I built her up so she could be on this team. Kingpin was on this team, and I was like, you know what? This team is all heroes. Why is Kingpin on this team with all heroes? He should be on a villain team. So that's actually the reason I built up She-Hulk, so she could be more appropriate on this trash team with her power levels. And then Kingpin moved down there.
I hope you get a lot of Nobu shards with that.
I might. And that's it. And then this is the team that I run in Ultimate 7 for nodes with a lot of hero controllers. And I don't know why this is still saved because I don't run this team anymore.
Yeah.
I know you run a variant of this with anti-Venom here instead of Shuri.
For a long time I was running that team for a long time, but yeah, now I run anti-Venom right there, and that team seems to do very well. Like it's probably can get through 90% of everything, but I have pretty high red stars on that entire team, so it's juicy, and I think that's the reason why I like it.
I like it as well, and that's pretty much it. I don't think the save squads are too creative.
Farm tech gear.
Yeah, hoard all of your tech gear. You know you're gonna need it for the quantum team, the Pim Tech team. That is about it, though. Thank you for joining me on this one. Anything else? Not that much changes. Symbiotes and ISO 8 was what this was about. This month was about, and in T4s all went to pretty much symbiotes.
Yeah, wait till next month where it's going to be crazy, like level 80 and 15 and who knows what, right?
That looks so fun, so fun. Gear tier 15, yeah, and more changes to ISO 8 coming, guys. That's about it.
Oh.
OhMGee, anything to promote?
No,
this is going on.
Just get tech gear.
Halloween.
Just get lots of tech gear. Lots of tech gear.
Lots of tech gear. Happy Halloween, guys. I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys have a great weekend. And before you go, OhMGee, give me a fist bump. And make sure you guys subscribe and like and smash and all that stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Hulk fist. Where's your fist? Where's your fist?
There you go.
There it is. ValleyFlyin OhMGee out.